Game 2 on Submarine then. So, let's hope there's no cannon rushes or monkey business, or at least if there is and it doesn't work, let's hope that the player that sees off the cannon rush actually makes their opponent pay for it. Top tip, folks: if somebody tries to cannon rush you and it fails, go and kill them. Simple as that. You know what I mean? You don't cannon rush for free. It costs you to cannon rush. It costs you minerals that you haven't spent on other stuff. It costs you time because you went forge first when you should have been building a gateway. So if you do a cannon rush and get nothing done with it and don't kill a bunch of workers, expect that if you are the recipient of a cannon rush and you see it off without losing a bunch of workers, go and kill them. Simple as that. Whatever you do, don't just sit back and wait for them to attack you. That did not go well in game 1. I did not like the look of it. It was a robust defense against the cannon rush, but unfortunately what happened after that was hideous. Okay, so ICRedd comes in, has a look. It looks like it's going to be a proxy here from ICRedd. He has got a gateway at home, so it's not going to be a cannon rush this time, but we'll see what's going on. Nitro going to come in, have a look. He's going to be happy enough to see that it's a gateway first and sidecore coming down straight away after it. So things looking pretty normal. So double gateway side, nothing particularly unusual about that. Nothing that certainly wouldn't be passed off as normal. This is where you go down and you check the natural. If there isn't a nexus being built, then I'd begin to think to myself, that's a little odd. Okay, go double gateway if you think something might be coming, but no nexus. Still no nexus. Now with that said, Nitro doesn't have a nexus either. Has gone sidecore first. Generally, if you're going sidecore first, it's because you think there's going to be some pressure or something coming at you, perhaps. And he would be right on this occasion, but the point of the sidecore first means that you can get tech units out quicker. Where are the units? Where are the units in production, Nitro? You've gone sidecore before Nexus. Well, what's the point if you don't build units or tech or something? Still no expo for either player, in fact. And Nitro here with proxy pylon, just kind of in the third location, but ICRedd sees it. The proxy here is going to be a proxy robo. That can be really effective. So this stalker needs to be out roaming. He's gone for a complete wall off here, which I'm finding a bit distasteful. You don't have a natural. Is it a complete wall off? I mean, complete wall off. I don't know what I'm saying. Nitro, you need to get your act together a bit, because you need to speed things along here. Let's get going. You've got stalkers. They need to be out looking. They need to be out looking for the trouble. Maybe all of his focus was across here. I mean, you're trying to build a Stargate, but it's been seen. As soon as your opponent sees the proxy, give it up. Give it up as a bad job. The proxy pylon spotted. You're not going to get away with just dropping a nexus. Nitro's about to be in a lot of trouble here. He just doesn't have an army, and I don't understand why. The nexus was really lit. So, such a lit nexus. What? If you're delaying your nexus for something, where is the something? You know what I mean? Where is the something? Now he sees this, and he's got to be pretty suspicious. ICRedd dropping the shield battery, but to be honest, he's not even going to need it, because there isn't anything here that can kill that immortal nothing. Nitro's in all sorts of trouble here. And the main reason is he just wasn't building anything. You know what I mean? He did gateway, he did sidecore, and then it sat there idle. There wasn't a nexus, there wasn't a follow-up. It's just a bit nothing. It's a nothing build. I don't know what it was he had in mind, but whatever it was, it definitely hasn't worked. you know, there's no pylon here to power this anymore. There's none being dropped. He needs to pull all of the workers, but even then, it's not going to be enough. There's shield batteries here. It's GG. It's GG. And I've got to be honest. It just, I don't know what Nitro was trying to play, but he just didn't really play anything. You know, and I'm pulling workers into this choke. That's not going to work. He didn't really play anything in the end. I don't think the shield batteries are even within range of that pylon. So. Yeah, it's horrible. GG. That was not nice. So yeah, you can't just not build stuff in StarCraft. It doesn't pan out. You know, you can't just not build a thing. Never works. Hold up. I don't know how you bring up like the search bar when you're using this overlay. Oh, tell you what though, I've definitely overcooked it. So hold up. Let's just, here we go. Okay. Okay. So everything looking nice and normal. You know, the gas is down here, and that's okay. The gateway's finished up. You're going to wait for your side core. The scouting has been done. You see that your opponent is double gateway, so side core first. I'm absolutely fine with that. Mining away. Let's keep an eye on the minerals. You know, the minerals are there for the expo, but where is the expo? There's no expo here. So if you're not building the expo, what are these minerals for? And you know, nothing in production right now. Nothing. And finally 2 stalkers, 1 queued up. Ugh, horrible. Absolutely horrible. You know, a stalker costs roughly the same as a gateway, doesn't it? Slightly more, in fact. The gateway is 150, just minerals. Stalker 125.50. So, you know, arguably, like, gas is worth more than minerals generally, isn't it? So stalker actually costs a bit more than a gateway, really, in terms of how quickly you can recover those resources. So queuing up a stalker, no, and all that money that you had for all that time, and the Nexus finally comes down like ages later, nothing building in the gateway again. You know, you can't get away with that. You just can't. There should be several gateways on the map by now. There should be 4 stalkers, and also importantly, the stalkers, like, parked at the top of your ramp, they're not going to do much. You need to go and have a look. You need to be popping around the map. If you see this, if your first stalker out sees this, it shuts it down. Game over. And now it's too late. Like, there's nothing from this point. There's nothing Nitro can do to win this game. It's over. So the mistakes were made. You know, when the moment that side core finished up, there should have been units building, and there should have been an expo, or there should have been gateways building, but there wasn't anything. GG.